through the stories we bring to you from real people who've gone through real life experiences. And like our guest was reminding me today before we went on air, what do you know? What is your responsibility in taking preventative measures in what life throws at you? And tonight I have a beautiful guest. She is a fighter, she's a warrior, a cancer survivor, and now she is in the business of educating people on how to prevent getting there, and probably if you're already there, the encouragement that you're going to receive. But before we introduce her, we'd like you to watch this short video and we'll be right back.
Cancer is a group of over 100 diseases characterized by abnormal, uncontrolled cell growth. In a healthy body, cells grow, die, and are replaced in a very controlled way. Damage or change in the genetic material of cells by environmental or internal factors sometimes results in cells that do not die and continue to multiply until a mass of cancer cells or a tumor develops. Most cancer-related deaths are due to metastasis, malignant cells that penetrate into the circulatory system and establish colonies in other parts of the body. Great advancements have been made, but cancer is still the leading cause of death for people under the age of 85. In the United States, 1 in every 4 people die from cancer.
All right, welcome back. We haven't gone too far with the show. We were just getting to meet our beautiful guest, a cancer warrior, a cancer advocate, an educator in it, and her herself. She guides everybody through the measures that you can prevent, through your lifestyle practices, so that you don't ever find yourself where she is. And we are going to meet her. Nana, karibu sana to the nest. Thank you for taking time off your precious day and joining us here to educate us about cancer. You look absolutely dashing. I love the green, very eye-catching, including, the glasses. It's all very Christmassy. I love it. I love it. I love it when you're living out loud. So kindly greet our guests and introduce yourself.
Thank you so much for inviting me, Maureen. I'm very grateful to be here. My name is Nana Kilemi. I'm a breast cancer champion. I just came out of treatment 4 months ago. I'm also a founder of an NGO, which is a non-profit making organization called Needy Cancer Health Initiative, and I'm also the board chair. I was diagnosed with breast cancer 1 year. Actually, yes, it's probably 1 year and 2 months ago, because it was 1st of August 2022, and it took exactly 12 months to be treated and to be in total remission. Because of the end of August, my oncologist declared me completely cancer-free.
Amazing.
Through a PET scan. I was treated here in Nairobi, in one of our public hospitals.
Yes.
Kenyatta University Referral Hospital. That is where even now I go to for treatment. And I really thank God, because of course it took the hand of God to be healed. But of course I had to play my part also. First, after diagnosis, what did I do? I accepted that I have a problem, and it's a huge problem. My sister was telling me, Nana, you are in deep trouble.
Yes.
And and she was like, but I'm not telling you to give up. I'm telling you so that you can know you're in problems and you need help.
Out of
yes.
It.
So I accepted that I have, because that's where it starts. That's where the illness starts. You have to accept that you have a problem and you need help. You need help from God. You need help from the medical fraternity. You need help from family and friends. You have to accept, and you have to allow people in your life to help you. So number 2 also, I believed that, Maureen, God is going to heal and heal me completely. And that is what I stood with. And I need, even in the midst of this storm, He's going to heal me. Then number 3, every day of my life during that treatment, I knew that I'm in a war zone. So I have to wake up every day ready to fight.
Yes.
Otherwise, I was going to die.
Yes.
And I completely knew that the power of my mouth, the power of my mind. So every day I woke up and I said, Nana, you have to fight. You cannot die in this wilderness. And I declared life over my life. And I could vomit, the treatment, which I'm very sure we'll talk about.
Yes.
And I could vomit and do all these things. But I could still wake up and take a sip of water because I knew if I don't do this.
Then it will take you.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. It will beat me square. So the willingness to fight has to come from you.
Yes.
Yes, and then I'm going to be exactly 12 months. And I'm back like nothing ever happened. I'm like, okay, you are back.
Look at that. Look at that. And not many people who get that diagnosis make it to where you are.
But, let me tell you, Maureen, not even cancer alone. In life, it is all in your mind.
Yes.
I'm telling you the truth, God has given us this, the mind.
Yes.
It is all me. I knew, even the day I was diagnosed, I never thought that this thing will ever beat me.
Right.
I was like, no way.
Yeah.
But I'm telling you the truth, I'm back. I'm back, and even things I never thought I will do, I'm doing that, and I'm like, sometimes I go home, I'm like, Nana, when I remember last year, December, like, no, where I was, I was completely crippled. I even went to ICU. I was on crutches, and I'm like, you are healed. So come on. So yes, I'm here, and I thank God.
That.
Yes,
I
was
yes,
stage 3 breast cancer, and it had also touched my lymph nodes. So I lost my right breast through mastectomy. It had to be removed completely because the doctors were saying that it had the locus spread. And they also removed my lymph nodes.
Yes.
So yes, but again, I'm not my breast. So I lost my breast, and so what?
Yes.
Life goes on.
Life goes on.
So I'm here doing things, and I am grateful.
Nana, I'm just looking at you in awe because you're like, yep, you tried to take me out, but here I am. And I am not my breast. No. I am not that part of the body that, had to go to war.
Trying to kill me.
And try to kill you. We must cut off that branch, Yeah. Even biblically, I know there's a part that says if one rotten side happens, cut it off, But I'm in awe of your strength, your joy, your spirit.
Thank you.
It's so high up there. And I guess, by the end of this show, we'll know how and why you should always, rise up. Other than the setbacks and the problems, the rejection and all the bad things that happen to our lives, you must rise, you must fight. And it's a dream to see somebody like you, having gone through what you've gone through, sitting here to tell a story and do the amazing work you're doing.
Thank you.
Wow. Nana, let me take you a bit back, because I usually say for somebody to be the way they are, there is something in the past that inspired them, other than now, in this case and point, the cancer, which does not define you. Who is Nana? Where did she grow up? How many were you in the family? Where did you go to school? What did you do? Yes.
Okay, I'm from Meru. I'm from, actually, to be precise, Tigania West.
No way. I was there a while back, like a year ago.
Yes. We are 7 in our family. 7 siblings. Yes. Actually 10. We are 10. Yes. 10 of us. Yes. And I went to school in Meru. Then I went to university in Nairobi. Yes. I did become marketing option. I've also done other small courses there. And I'm a mother of 2 boys. I have a 17-year-old.
No.
Who is going to...
Get out of here.
Yes, 4th form. And he's tall. He's 7'1".
Nana, you have a 17-year-old son.
Yes. And I have... I'm telling you.
I'm shocked.
And I have
You look very young. You look amazing.
no, I have a son, and I have a 6-year-old also. I'm a mother of boys.
Yes.
And I've been in the corporate world actually all my life.
Yes.
I'm a salesperson. That's what I believe in. I find a lot of fun. Like Maureen has money.
Yes.
And I just need to
Extract it to the right thing.
exactly.
Yes.
I find
And with the right reasons.
It's been a lot of fun for me.
Yes.
So that's what I've done all my life. And I had before. Slightly before I got sick,
Yes.
I started a business. But then when I got sick now, I had to stop because my family said, Nana, you really can't do this.
Yes.
You need to sit back at home. We'll take care of you. And we will, until you get well, then we will see what to do. So my family, my friends really supported me. The treatment was hectic, Maureen. I can tell you, cancer treatment is extremely hectic. It is expensive.
Yes.
But I really thank God that He put a system in place which was very strong.
Exactly.
And I'm telling you that really helped me heal very fast. And I'll tell you why, because I'm dealing with extremely needed cancer cases right now. And I'll tell you what the support system means. So yeah, currently, and now I went into treatment for 1.5 years. And now I'm here. I'm out here now helping others
Yes, and
who
telling
don't
the
have
story.
support system
Yes.
like mine.
Yes.
Who are unknown, they are unheard in the society, they're in desperate situations, you know, they are oppressed by the diseases.
Yes.
Some of them have nothing to eat, nowhere to sleep, because they have been chased away from their homes.
Yes.
Because I'm telling you, Maureen, the stigma is so real.
Stigma, yes.
I'm telling you that yesterday I was telling my board members that, let me tell you guys, as we age, all of us, think about your life, because the stigma is real, Maureen. I have patients who are locked in homes by their relatives because they don't want to take them to hospital because everyone is telling them cancer can never be healed.
It's true.
And you know, in the villages what they are saying is, once you get cancer, your family will sell all their shambas, their property, everything. Then when they get very poor, then the person dies. So what do these people do? Lock people in those houses and leave them.
Let it ravage.
And let me tell you, Maureen, it is so sad because it is yesterday. Yesterday, I was rescuing a case in Islay. This is someone who has come all the way from Holland to come and lock her mother in a hotel room because the 70-year-old has esophagus cancer. She can't swallow even water. And the husband is shamelessly making video calls from Holland to say that there's nothing which can be done to our mother. She's old, very sick, and cancer is not cured. Those are people who are coming from abroad. What about us?
What about us?
So currently, what I do with a group of friends of mine, this organization, Needy Cancer Health Initiative, we started 5 months ago. We just contribute. Let me tell you the power of unity and togetherness. Yes. And if Kenyans can do this, I'm telling you, Maureen, nobody will suffer in this country. We just contribute a minimum of 1,000 bob. Of course, the other people who come in. Then we pick the most needed cases in the community. We are working in collaboration with a number of hospitals, of course, government hospitals. Because we're in 5 counties. Yes. So we are working with the government hospitals. They give us the most dire cases. We pay for them NHIF. We do 2 years. Yes. That is 12K per person.
Yes.
Because NHIF is giving a very good coverage for the terminally ill, especially cancer.
Yes.
And I trust you, me. That's why I'm telling you the power of unity. Because this is our 5th month, we've done 64 patients. 1,000 bob.
What?
Yes. And they know me. All my circles know me. They say, Nana, if she wants, she wants. So let us give her. She gives us.
So God, with a sense of humor.
I tell them, you have to give me 1,000 bob. Then I go back. Then now we opened a big can of worms which is rotten. We don't find out these people in our community, in the slums, in our rural areas. Imagine, Maureen, someone is sick, they are doing chemotherapy, they have no food.
And they cannot.
And do you know what chemotherapy is? It is next to death.
Yes.
Actually,
it's actually meant to kill yourself.
You taste death like this, then you skip.
Yes.
And can you imagine now someone is telling you, Nana, I have no food for 5 weeks. Someone is like, I'm from chemotherapy, I'm only boiling white rice because that is the only thing. So then again, we had to start a food bag program. So we also give these people food. And this is all from well-wishers. So literally, this is what I'm doing now, Maureen. I was just trying to explain to you what I'm doing. Or literally, I'm just explaining to you life after cancer. So it is not about me anymore. It is about others. So we give them food. Every month we have a package of at least some wheat flour, some unga flour, some chele, some uji, some cocoa, so that this person is at least warm. You understand?
True.
Then, now after giving them food, we need to teach them how to live. Now, I myself, I teach them through my experience, because now my story is authentic. I'm not thinking that it was my sister or my mother, it was me. So I teach them what helped me heal. It is acceptance, the things I was telling you. It is a willingness to fight, believing in God, and letting people help me. Of course, taking care of my diet, because diet is a major problem. I'll explain to you that. So literally that is what I'm doing. I say I'm a voice of hope, stepping out for others. But now the constraint comes because the situation is so dire out here, Maureen. Our people are seriously suffering. And what I'm telling everyone is, you might not be affected directly, but trust you me, all of us, each and everyone, doesn't matter who you are, you're either directly affected or indirectly affected. But in one or the other, you are touched. So how do we then handle this monster? It is our responsibility, Maureen. It is your responsibility as Maureen to go for medical checkup. Take your boobs. They are your titties. Take them for mammogram. If you are the type 5 years and above, if you are the 12 years and below, go for ultrasound. Go for pap smear for heaven's sake.
Right.
Men, how can we have Maureen's really our men at 3.9% are the only men who have gone for prostate cancer? It is so wrong. It is not acceptable. We need to take responsibility, and people need to know what are the risk factors of cancer. One, we have poor diet. Let me tell you, Maureen, I'm telling you the truth. 90% of cancers are hormonal. I want you to listen to this so that you can see where 1 + 1 is coming to 2. 90% of cancers are hormonal, 95% are generic. Hormonal, everything we eat, all the sugars that we eat in our body is stored in our hormones. Cancer cells completely rely on sugar to survive and to keep on multiplying. You understand up to there? So can you relate? You can.
100%.
100%. Even if you are a foolish person, you can relate. Where the problem is coming is diet. You cannot keep on feeding your body, overfeeding your body with energy which is turned into glucose, and glucose is sugar. Then you give these things up, because all of us, we have cancer cells. What you just need to do is trigger something to trigger them. Fine, nobody will really understand what thing this is. Like they are triggers. Of course, there's something which is triggering this and that. So poor diet. There is, and let me teach our Kenyans. These bodies you see here, Africans, we don't need a lot of energy. We don't need a lot of food. Ask me why. We live in the tropicals. And our Caucasian friends, they're the ones who need a lot of energy because they're extreme weathers. So their bodies need to fight for them. But us, kwa nini ujaze chakula, michele, ugali kwa sahani? You are not doing any exercise. So even that excessive energy in your body is
Yes.
turned into glucose.
It has to turn into
You
something.
understand?
Yes.
So just eat enough. Just enough. These bodies, we don't need a lot of food.
Yeah.
We are Africans.
Yes.
Then number 2 is lack of exercise. People are not doing any exercise.
Yeah.
It is car, yeah. In fact, hiyo
Sit the
mafuta
whole day.
mafuta ibadilishwe kabisa ndio mwache magari.
I didn't say that. You
Tutakosana na
heard.
Kenyans.
You heard. No, but it's the truth. It's the truth indeed. You know,
Yes.
it's very simple in life, and I'm going to recap that after, you know, you walk us through the preventative measures.
Yes.
So first,
So
diet, exercise,
Exercise. Alcohol
alcohol.
is a big risk factor.
I hope they're
And
hearing.
did you know that, Maureen, alcohol is just an useless
Yeah.
form energy.
I agree.
Every day, I'm telling Kenyans, every day you take that sip, that beer, that whiskey, it is like taking sewage. That is how I use it, so that it can stink.
Literally,
And
yes.
putting it in your system.
Yes, poisoning your body literally.
It does a lot of damage in your body. And I'm not saying, hakuna kitu kama social drinkers. It's either you are drinking or
you're
drinking.
not. Yes.
Period.
Yes.
Alcohol is a big problem. Smoking is another huge problem. That one puff of shisha is equivalent to 1,000 cigars.
Cigarettes. I wish more people can understand this.
One puff, even, it's equivalent. And even you, who is there, surrounded by those people who are puffing that piece, that shisha, you are also inhaling a lot of. Then for cervical cancer, of course, Maureen, which is really sad.
Yes.
It is the leading cancer in the world. And you know, the worst part is that HPV virus, which causes cervical cancer, is sexually transmitted. So what does this lead us? Which risk factor?
Yeah.
Multiple sexual partners.
Exactly.
Our men, because there are men who are bringing this and they get it from women.
Yes.
What trophy have you received because you have 10
Very
girlfriends?
true.
Huh?
Very true.
By the way, I tell them, actually what happens to you, you get poorer and poorer and poorer. And look at the problems you are bringing to all these people. You are here, you are there, you are there. You don't get. And what does that tell us, Maureen? We are such an indisciplined society.
Yes. Yes.
Because why is cervical cancer leading? Breast cancer is number 2, killing 7 women daily.
Can you imagine?
Higher. Number 3, the other thing is, of course, hormonal contraceptives. We are using so much at a tender age. We are putting our children for what?
Yeah.
Can't we teach our children to abstain
yeah.
and wait? What do they get from premature? And then, of course, stress. We are a society which is oppressed, self-centered. We don't think about others. We only think about us.
Yes.
And how do we do things quickly to get where Maureen is? Not understanding that Maureen and a journey of our own.
Exactly.
So can we learn to manage stress? Be content.
Trust the process.
Yes, trust the process.
Yes.
Today you are down. Today, who knew that Nana I'm divorced?
You know?
Yes, I
Yes.
got divorced. Then I got, when I'm healing, I'm now getting out of it after 3 years of serious crying. I'm hit by cancer. Who would have known today I'll be here impacting you and others and a million?
Yes.
Trust the process. And it is, it's so other things, but those are the common. So if people are able to eat well,
Yes.
you have sugars are not doing any good to your life. More when you get cancer, if you find a good oncologist, the first thing they tell you is vunja vidole zako. 1, you have to stop, not reduce.
Yes.
Stop sugar.
Sugar.
Processed sugar. You have to stop and find alternatives for fine carbohydrates.
Yes.
Wheat products.
Wheat products.
Yes. Milk.
Milk.
Oils. And processed foods.
Yes.
You have to heal, they will tell you. Majority will tell you, trust you, me,
Yeah.
our doctors will tell you.
Yeah.
Because they also know
Exactly.
that diet has a big problem.
Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I love how you've captured it because in short, and I love how when we were just starting the conversation, you said, Maureen, I'm here to tell people how to prevent or reduce significantly the chances of getting any kind of cancer.
Yes.
Because the joy it takes from you, the inconveniences, life itself, and the healing itself. And I've had a few people describe how the healing process and the treatment is so aggressive and basically takes everything away from your body. And I think upon that we can come to just a bit of explanation of how cancer feels like, the treatment of it, and also the aftermath. And here you are blessed with all those, the before, the during, the after, just walk people through. And in case somebody maybe got a recent diagnosis, what they need to hear, even for mothers as well, like the things we need to stop giving our children, because I think a lot of us are just setting them up for a lot of failure up ahead in terms of their health. And also the capacity which as a country we're at, the policies that are there. I also really love the fact that you mentioned you got treatment in a public hospital here in Kenya. The whole idea of everybody getting NHIF, it's quite the only and out of way, instead of all these fundraising, so we need to go to India and all that. And then now the stigma, which I'm very shocked that somebody can live in one of the most advanced countries and still come home to discriminate against their own mother. So before we get there, we're going to take a very tiny break, we sip some water, and you'll walk us through those items. Great. Wow, guys, I feel this is very personal. I know where I've been going wrong. And definitely why I love being in this show is that there's so much I learn from sitting across here. And with the new year here, I need to not only do it for myself, but I also have a social responsibility to tell people, hey guys, here these people who have already been there, here an expert, here a warrior of this illness and what she's been doing to be where she is. But before we get to the final part of the show, we're going